Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more Stellaris, playing as the Cult of Pravus. By the way, I do apologize if the vocals sound a little different today. I just got a new desk, and I'm rearranging my room, so things are kind of happening. Alright, so we declared war on another AI. This is our first ever Grand Admiral difficulty fight. It says we're of equivalent strength, but I'm not sure that I totally believe it. Because here's the thing. If I have cruisers and they don't, and I've seen no evidence at this point that they do, then I inevitably am going to have the superior force. That's just the way that it's going to work. I'm going to be winning these trades. Equal fleet power, cruisers versus destroyers and corvettes, doesn't even matter. I've got you down. So I think I'm in a pretty decent position. That said, if the AI is going to do what they often do, which is split up a whole bunch of small fleets and just try to harass my back line, I'm going to wish that we had at least a few extra Praise Be classes sitting over here. So let's go ahead and train up 4 more. Plus, I think that I'm making a mistake in not colonizing more aggressively than I currently am. I came from an era of Stellaris, like version 2 something, I think, where you actually had like a limit to how many planets you could control directly. So you always wanted to go for the large planets, but you never wanted to really colonize small ones. Obviously, the meta has shifted away from that pretty substantially since then, so I should probably go ahead and get working on that, right? We should go ahead and start colonizing a few worlds, even small ones. They could just be bureaucratic worlds or something, I don't know. And by the way, on our capital world, let's go ahead and start training up a few extra armies. 6 more should be fine. And the reason for that is, capital worlds, if it looks like this is in fact their capital, usually have a pretty decent garrison on them, and the AI does seem to prefer getting strongholds and other soldier-related jobs, so I want to be absolutely sure that we're going to have no problems going in there. Alright, so here come my fleets. They should easily be able to destroy this station, no problem whatsoever.
Spaceport engaged.
Thank you, GLaDOS, much appreciated. Go boom, buddy, go boom, thank you. Alright, so we take this system. I guess we could destroy their science ships if I'm feeling especially vindictive. Which I guess I am. Let's just go ahead and kill this guy and see what's going to happen with this. We should definitely be going for things like the capital as well, but I didn't feel like leaving a back door over here, you know what I mean? By the way, look, there he is. He is sending a small fleet to go over and harass my stuff. See, now that is just rude and mean-spirited. But if he's going to leave his fleet away from his capital, well, then let's just go ahead and knock this thing out, kill his army, and it's probably a repair station, so I guess we can get our hull and our armor back up and running. And let's actually back up with my army and my scientists for now, much as I want to invade planets. If we get caught out over here, then we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Hyperdrive upgrades. Excellent. Research alternatives? Yeah, probably would prefer that over some of the other existing options.
Combat alert.
So if we're going to... If we're going to go for colonization, where would I go? There's at least a nice arid world over here if we were to go and construct in that direction. We should probably go ahead and do that, though I am saving my influence right now so I can get a civics upgrade. Still, we do want to get that. There's also a small little arid world over there. I suppose it is okay for me to go to my starbase and simply construct a colony ship of... Well, the Kodronite, actually... I know they're lithoids, so they're not as good at assembling themselves, but you'd be pretty good for a mining world. What kind of stuff do we see on this planet? It's got a pretty decent amount of mining districts. I don't know, it could be a good place to just go ahead and toss some lithoids. Maybe. The only thing I don't like about them simply is that their growth speed is pretty terrible, as opposed to those other bugs, which is a regular organic empire and probably would have been better, but...
advancement
oh well.
achieved.
So do we go for the capital, or do we try to intercept his ships, which apparently he has quite a few heading over this direction. I think at this point we go ahead and intercept his ships, and risk that we may lose a ship or 2. Gene modification points? No, but ship fire rate sounds pretty solid, and building slots is also really nice for obvious reasons, but we're going to go ahead and get the ship fire rate right now. Since we are in a war, we might as well do things like that, am I right? And you know, if we end up just taking these ships to just go ahead and ward these guys off for a little bit, that's not such a bad idea. In fact, let's go ahead and start moving toward the direction of this station. And hopefully we are going to be able to intercept at least some of his small fleets and make him cry a little bit. We'd love to go ahead and weaken down his strength. But if we have to do a hammer and anvil thing where we kind of just hold him up over here while the main fleet arrives, well, I guess I'm not too opposed to doing that. Alright, so we have arrived over here. We see he has a small fleet. He's probably trying to run away. We have special project complete. We get 15% research speed for 15 years. Heck yes. That's pretty nice. I like that. That's really good, actually, for my science. Fan-flippin-tastic. How are we doing as far as our economy? We are currently selling off some of my excess moats, which I guess I don't need to be doing, but we've got a fair bit that we're sitting on right now. I don't really need to be selling quite as much of this stuff as I am, but let's go ahead and sell off a little bit of extra food. I guess, well, maybe not quite that much, but at least a bit. I don't like looking at this energy deficit. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it doesn't matter at the end of the day, and buying these alloys and stuff is still the right call. Darn it, he got away. Well, he's got a fleet over here still. Let's go ahead and try to chase him down. Wait. Oh, he's going over here now. But it's just a couple corvettes. Who cares about that? No. Let's get over here. Let's grab a couple of these outposts, destroy some more stations, and keep working our way over there. We'll be fine. I'm not really feeling that worried about this war. I mean, again, equivalent strength. I feel like I have the advantage. I have the technological advantage, and I have cruisers, and he does not. Which means I'm pretty confident I'm going to win, but, you know, let's take it slow and steady, make sure that we win this. Now let's start heading up toward his capital. He definitely has a few ships over here. He's grouping them together, and now he's running away. I mean, the AI clearly sees the writing on the wall. Oh, one reason I was thinking about not going to the capital, there's some space amoebas over here, which, like, we could go kill, but I don't want to get distracted killing them and also have to fight his other fleet. Like, that just doesn't go well for me, right? Is the station actually fighting this? Yes, and the station has 4,000 strength. Can they win this? I mean, he's got some destroyers, but I'm pretty confident with my armor we've got this. So yeah, actually, this kind of has resolved itself as far as problems go. Yeah, he's going to have to retreat. Hilarious. More physics research. Now, research complexes you'd think would be very tempting so we can get some more science upgrades. The problem is, on the worlds where I'm getting science, I don't need more jobs because I can't get more pops. So I don't think this does anything for me right now. Advanced shields does something for me. Research stations do something for me. I don't really care about quantum hacking or point barrier defense right now. I'm guessing we should probably go for the advanced shields, truth be told, but I really want to get this. It'll come back up, and it's going to be nice and cheap. Let's just go ahead and take care of that for the moment. All right, send these ships to go join up. Let's get our station back. There's some science we're missing out on. Oh, right, we fought over here on the capital, and it looks like we won, and now we're fighting a space amoeba. Right, well, the space amoebas are dead. My recommendation, go enter orbit over here at this station, which does have 3 shipyards, which means we can start repairing the hull plating on these ships, so hopefully we don't actually lose anything. In the meantime, where is my army and stuff? Scientists, you guys start getting up over here, please. You can't. Oh, right, because I don't control this. Fine. Let's send the armies. Also, we have another army. Let's go ahead and join these guys all together. We'll clear this out. Then we'll be able to start moving. Okay. New unity. Excellent. We can finish out our supremacy, which gets me extra fleet command limit, so we can actually join our fleets together to become a bit stronger. And we can get minds over matter because I have psionic theory already. Huzzah! Telepathy is going to be a new research option available for us. And we have the Psi-Core building available, which is actually really good because it doesn't require jobs to work it. I mean, you can, and you get some benefit. They're like better enforcers. But even if no one is working at the Psi-Core, you get 5 stability on the planet, which is really nice. Also, we can get psionic armies, which is just kind of funny. Also, some of our leaders should be getting better. Question, is that true? No, not yet. What about our species? There it is. All right, sorry. Latent psionic. That's just extra science and energy production across our entire empire. Yes. That's very, very good. Where's the colony ship? Hi, colony ship. I'm going to send you down over here, and I'm going to let you colonize this little planet. Just colonize this little planet. Go ahead and get started on it. Why not? More empire sprawl? Pfft, whatever. Who cares? So how's my fleet doing? They are supposed to be regenerating, and it looks like they are. Excellent. So I'm now ready to go ahead and move on to the next phase. Who else should I go kill? These guys? We should probably just wipe out as many of these stations as possible. Let's see. He doesn't have very many fleet power over there. He's got a couple thousand over here. Let's see if we can go take that out. Ship fire rate goes up. Excellent. Terraforming. Resources from jobs, but extra upkeep. Usually worth it, in my opinion. Claim influence cost reduction and war exhaustion gain can be nice in a war. This is only from the capital buildings, though, so it's really for ruler jobs, right? Primarily. I'm going to go for this. Now, we could add on an extra claim in this war. It would cost 280 influence to do that, but we could claim his capital system. It's a thing. I'm not sure it's what I want to do, but we could. This is 160. We could claim this system. I don't know. I think what we really want is planets. We're already going to get 2. This one's going to cost 240. If I took this, I'd be able to get into this empire. I think we probably would stick with what I've got. There are more important things to worry about, I think, like our civic points. We should be able to reform my government at this point. So what do we want? Well, I think I am going to go for the meritocracy we talked about before. The leader level cap is okay. The 10% specialist pop resource, though, is really good. That's more science, that's more unity, and that's more alloys. 3 things I really care about, especially the research and the alloys. It's still good. Other options, though, I mean, Pleasure Seekers could have been good. Going for Distinguished Admiralty could have been pretty good. You know, we had some options, but I think it's going to end up being meritocracy. So let's go ahead and adjust that up. We should see our science go up by at least a bit. By a bit, not an absolute ton, but some. It'll add up over time. Don't worry about it. Is fine. So this ship still hasn't arrived, dang it. Yeah, we're really slow at traveling on hyperdrive. I kind of forget how, like, hard this can be to actually move around. It really is slow. It is so slow moving your ships around. This is where having the jump drives and stuff end up being so stinking useful. Kinetic batteries are done. We can also get Empire Sprawl from distance reduction and planetary build speed plus 50%. I mean, that's pretty good. Other options here are good, but this is pretty good, and it's a rare tech, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up. Do I need to do that? No. But is it fun? Yeah. So we're doing that. All right, so we're going to blow the station up again. He's trying to take back this system, but guess what? He's going to get intercepted because he's not going to destroy this very quickly, and he has nowhere else to go. Some people are joining up in federations. Not a fan of that arrangement. Let's see if we can go take this outpost back out. I do want to be able to move my science ship and my army back up over here to take some planets, get some war score going. We're doing fine, honestly. Nothing to worry about in this war. Nothing at all. We're fine. And the fact that I'm able to repair my ships at their expense is just kind of hilarious. It's like, I'm going to repair my ships and you're going to pay for it. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 bye. See ya. And we should be able to just walk up and retake this platform without even having to fight it. Excellent. All right, time to go up here now. Now, here's one thing that's really annoying. A lot of his systems, as far as I can tell, are locked behind some systems I haven't explored, which means I need a scientist on the front line in order to actually, like, get access to the rest of his worlds. How awkward is that, right? Yeah. Anyway, we should be able to take this out without losing anything. I am pretty confident. My armor should be holding. Bye. Solves that problem. Good. Let's go ahead and move you up over here. Science ship also comes up over here. Their outposts and stuff shouldn't be much of a threat. Who have we found over here? Hello. You brought another fleet. Did you retreat over here and then get stuck on a station that I stole away from you again? Seems that you might have. Man, I wish I had some kinetic batteries. We could do some really good long-range damage right now. All right, get back up over here. I need to take over, like, this station, too. He's just going to keep moving around and being annoying, isn't he? Yeah, you just know it's going to happen. Finish off this station. That means we'll take control of this system again. Let's go ahead and move up over here so he doesn't have very many ways to go. This army is now going to go up this way. Where's my second army? I had another one. There you are. I got left behind by accident. Sorry. Go ahead and join up with your other brothers. Go join up. You can do some research projects in the system. We'll just go ahead and discover whatever technology they've been working on. Steal it for ourselves. Your technology shall be assimilated. A new admiral has been added to the leader pool. I don't really care that much. I mean, nice, but at the same time, I don't really care that much. He's trying to retake his capital. I don't think that's going to work very well for you. The station alone should be able to beat you. So you know what? We'll let the station do its thing. Let's get up over here and take out this station instead. Okay. So you should be engaging. We do have a few fleet upgrades I need to do. I am well aware, but I'm also not terribly worried about it. So we have a new colony world that is being established over here. For some reason, it is showing... Oh, no, that's not the population. That's just the governor. Never mind. We're fine. Alpine world, tundra world, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and build up the starbase, because I want to be able to colonize this other arid world. And we could use lithoids to colonize lots of different stuff. I mean, that's the thing about lithoids. They have really good habitability. But you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and get at least some biological pops. We'll split the difference. Let's go ahead and have some bio, some lithoid. The bio so that they can populate quickly and then hopefully immigrate to other planets and fulfill a lot of needs. Okay? That's what we're going for. Is there a planet over here that we can conquer? It doesn't look like it. No, just making sure that that is the case. All right, fine. Yeah, if you have this little X pattern here, it means you fully conquered the system. Over here, for example, you don't see that X, which means that there's a planet over here we have not yet conquered, which we should probably go and fix. So let's do that. How are we doing over here? The station is still winning this fight. Pretty hilarious. Looks like they are trying to jump on me. Now, I don't have a lot of armor. There's a chance that they can win this fight with as much as they've got. There's actually a good chance they win that fight. I'm going to take some losses here. I'm going to lose all of my ships there. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Yeah, they were already wounded. That's part of the problem. I probably should have pulled them out. But we can build 6 more to replace the ones that we lost. That's always fun. Now let's see if we can go chase them back.
Complete.
Get them out of here. I don't like this.
Scientific advancement achieved.
Okay, what do we got? Advanced shields are done. Excellent. Plasma accelerator, pretty good. Wormhole travel. Wormholes, huh? There is a wormhole over here. If we were to attack this guy and his entire federation, there's actually 2 wormholes. It would be kind of nice to be able to unlock this, but we don't benefit from it now. What will we benefit from? Sensors, shield capacitors, FTL inhibitors can be nice. Plasma accelerators are really quite decent. They do a lot of armor and hull damage. So you pair this up with what? Coil guns or rail guns, do lots of shield damage. Kinetic batteries follow up with plasma accelerators. They're pretty good at melting through stuff. Is this better, though, than the lasers I've already got? I don't know, but I think I should go ahead and get it. I mean, even if the DPS is lower, technically speaking, the bonuses is pretty huge in and of itself. All right, let's go ahead and have you guys move over here. I think we already had an army go off that direction.
Scientific advancement achieved.
They're still trying to fight over here, not getting along very well. My fleet is now arriving and should be able to finish these guys off. Pew, pew, pew. Bye. Okay. Then we need to go track this army down. Or actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get rid of this station so they don't have an easy way to retreat. It's not a lot of fleet power. They're going to get stuck on any other stations. You are going to stop following these guys and simply enter orbit. Don't land. Let's take a look at the capital. Yeah, they got a bit of garrison here. They're stronger technically in strength. We need the 2nd army in order to beat this. Tell you what, let's go ahead and bring these guys over. Have them enter orbit together. We'll join them up. Then they will probably be able to safely land. Take their capital down, and what's going to happen? They may just give up. Civilian fabricators, good if you want to get some consumer goods and stuff, but I don't really. Space torpedoes, destroyers, mining station output, and then fusion missiles, which I definitely don't want. I guess we go for the mining station. It's not a very good tech, but it'll do. It'll lead to better things eventually, won't it? Yes. Hello, we found another small fragment fleet. Good, so these guys are damaged and all trying to repair. Well, good, we found one of your repair stations and we can take this out. That makes my life easy. These guys need to stop following. I don't know why they insist on following, but they are. Where are you going? You're trying to run all the way back over here. Okay. Well, I guess we chase you down. You go here. For real, though. Enter orbit, and then we'll group these armies up.
Science vessel has finished analyzing.
Still analyzing some more debris. I guess we can go ahead and try to explore this system, find out what's over here. Don't think we have that much longer to go on this, and we'll finish them off. Do we want to build up more ships? Maybe. Already building up a fair bit of Praise B classes. Let's go ahead and build at least another one there. We did finish with this. Okay, so where's my colony ship? Have we finished you? Yes. Let's get over here and colonize this arid world. They should be able to handle this all right. Low habitability? There's Savannah, though. Savannah should be able to handle arid. It's not as good, but it's all right. Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be fine. Who's worried? Who's worried? They'll be okay. We'll get habitability upgrades and stuff for them later anyway. More research. Gauss cannons. Ooh, yas. I mean, I like the thrusters. I'd love to have some extra sublight speed because I do feel very slow right now. But I gotta admit, feels pretty good to be able to blow the crud out of these guys. Okay, so we need to take this system back. We got a problem. He has a fleet that's coming back and trying to head toward his capital, which I can't tolerate. Yes, he's being annoying over here, but I'd rather get up over here and take this fleet out. Penal colonies. No, thank you. Naval capacity. Don't need yet. Building slots? Maybe. Or just more society research, farming subsidies. Oh, and psionic armies, of course. I don't need the food processing facilities, I don't think. The extra building slot's tempting. Or just society. But you know, I'm going to go for the building slot and also the colony development speed. We're losing a lot of energy right now. So let's go ahead and sell off even more minerals.
Construction complete.
Let's stop buying quite so many consumer goods, because we're okay on that front. And that should help me balance out a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. I can sell off some of my gas, maybe? That's another chunk of food, plus some more minerals. Let's just make sure we have plenty to go around. Alright, yeah, he did retake this system. This is the most annoying part of a war, in my opinion. Slowly moving your ships around to try and catch these guys out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Well, we have at least a handful of more ships that will be able to join up. 8 more cruisers are ready to join the fray. We have a bit more influence. Do I want to get another claim? No. It's more expensive, I believe, to get claims in the middle of a war. Okay, this army needs to stay back for obvious reasons. The army is not obeying me when I have told them to stop following. Go over here.
Planetary settlement procedure enacted.
And you get up over here. Plasma accelerator has been finished. Ooh! I'd like to do some tech and try to work towards side jumps. I also like X-ray lasers. I gotta go for the rare techs. Rare techs are fun. This is one of the reasons that we went for the tech ascendancy route. Alright, so both armies. You guys are gonna group up. I am gonna get a general, by the way. I know generals aren't usually needed, but a little bit of extra damage and stuff can be nice. Guess we'll take you, you're younger. Put you in charge. No. Both of you, group up. There we go. You're set to aggressive, and I want you to go land your armies on their capital. Take them down.
Tactical alert.
Okay.
Grand invasion.
Have we lost any ships, by the way? I think we may have lost 1 cruiser or something like that. I don't care about the relic. Forget that. So, we'll win this. No problem. There we go. Bada boom.
Tactical success alert.
Okay, we've
Planetary
captured their
invasion
capital.
successful.
Next thing to do, get over here. There's a planet we've missed. Yeah, this fleet could use some repairs. We've lost a cruiser. Building slots done. Excellent. Alien zoo. Fun. Starbase capacity. Yes. I like that. Extra starbases means more anchorages, means more hydroponics, means more defensive platforms, means everything that we like. There's actually a fair bit of fleet power over here. We might lose another cruiser or 2 here. We definitely have lost 1, and that takes care of that. Okay. So I guess you guys can go and repair for a minute while we wait for them to eventually just cede this war and just be done with it. You should be heading up here to explore the system still.
Tactical alert.
We are
Grand
landing on this
invasion
planet. We'll take
initializing.
this over soon, then we'll head up over here and take
Tactical
this.
success alert.
Done. Get up over
Colonization
here.
achieved.
War's going fine, by the way. How strong are they considered to be? Inferior to me. Good. We've won enough fights that they no longer are strong at all. These are the things that we like to see. Let's have you guys hang out over here. Same here. I need to regroup a lot of fleets. I'm just going to go ahead and let these guys move up in this direction. That's the place where I'm able to get crew quarters and reduce my upkeep and stuff anyway, and that's one of the reasons we're actually struggling as much as we are on our energy, is we're paying a bit of an upkeep at this point, a fair bit of an upkeep. So this colony has been established. We should probably go ahead and start getting some jobs. What's the population type again? Right, the lithoids. So we wanted to go ahead and get the mining districts, because these guys have a boost as far as their race for minerals. These guys, on the other hand, are the bugs. What am I going to do with this world, on this Savannah world? Great question. We've already built out some generators. I guess we can build another. But I wouldn't mind getting another industrial district or 2, start producing more alloys, start producing some consumer goods. We might even make this into a bit of a research world at some point. And then Java Prime, poor quality minerals. So mineral jobs are not going to be a thing here. We do have, atmospheric hallucinogen. Oh. I didn't realize that. Not a fan of that arrangement. I think it can lead to some negative events.
Evading hostile entities.
Okay. What hostile entities are you referring to? There are none. Okay, tell you what. Stop with that. Passive, please. I'd like you to go and explore over here now. Hopefully we don't lose this guy, but if we do, we do. Okay, we should be fully repairing some of these.
Scientific advancement achieved.
There's the subspace. Advanced combat rules. Pretty good. I think we should go ahead and get that. Let me just upgrade a lot of my ships, make them better in general.
Ship under attack.
Did my science ship die? I don't think they died. I think they had to retreat. There is apparently a fleet of corvettes that we have observed up over there. Fair enough. So if you guys are now at full strength, let's go and take this choke point so they can't go anywhere else. They're just going to have to leave me alone over here for a bit. They've got to be ending this up pretty soon, by the way. I mean, we've taken all of our war goals at this point, with apparently this one exception. Let's just go ahead and take this station back real quick, and then we'll send them back home.
Tactical alert. Ground invasion.
Another ground invasion for another planet. Excellent. As far as claims are concerned, we could just take this. This system obviously has the most goodies. Lots of trade here, surprisingly. Fair bit of minerals. Access to another fleet could be nice. Or another enemy, sorry. Or take another planet. Save up and take planets. Ugh. Depends on when we think he's just gonna wipe peace.
Tactical
It would be nice to take his
alert.
capital, wouldn't
Colony
it? He's
station
probably got his
achieved.
best stuff there, right? Hang on. Don't go that way. Try to catch this fleet out before they jump. Because he's coming to get my armies, so we should go ahead and retreat these guys now. Let's see if we can catch these guys before they jump. Nope. Alright, tell you what. Chase them down. That was another large fleet. New contact. Alright, who we got? Platypuses. And they did actually give up. Oh, well, there it is. Darn, I should have just claimed a different system. And we have a faction, too. Oh, fun, fun, fun. All right, so now that we've conquered a couple of planets and won our first war, not a huge resounding victory, but I mean, it's something. We're going to have to reorganize a little bit and figure out how we're going to handle this. So I did just get a bunch of stations. This one, for example, has nothing to it. It says it's engaged in combat, and I'm going to be over my starbase capacity. We're going to have to fix that. What does this station have to it? Anchorages, okay, and crew quarters. Here's the thing. We're about to get some tech that's going to allow me to keep extra ones, but it's going to take 28 months. It's a long time to pay a pretty hefty upkeep cost. Like, very hefty upkeep cost. Oh, I hate to do it, but I think we need to downgrade some of these stations. This one I might keep and just accept the penalty for a bit. You are not actually in combat, so would you please recalculate yourself and stop? There we go. Downgrade this. All right, now we're only going to be 25% over. That's certainly better, and I think I want to keep this one maybe as a good defensive station if we do end up fighting these guys again. Temporarily, though, let's go ahead and get some hydroponics going. Do I want crew quarters? Could get a listening post. Transit hub. Automatic resettlement chance. Interesting. Yeah, resource silos and stuff, man. Let's keep the crew quarters there for the moment. I might eventually swap that out for another naval logistics office. Depends on what we end up doing with that, system. All right, so we have supremacy done, right? So we should probably get the supremacy doctrine. Oh, good, influence and a lot of money. Mushrooms, huh? I'm pretty sure that if we take a closer look, can't we discover a new race? But do I want that? No, I want to get the food. Let's just eat the mushroom people. So over here, what do we want next? I'm thinking maybe harmony. The extra lifespan's okay. The edict capacity is actually pretty good. Reducing the time for unemployed pops to change stratum's pretty helpful. Governing ethics attraction just increases stability overall, and this literally is a stability increase. Food upkeep, mineral upkeep, and then once done, reduce empire sprawl, and kind of works, I think. Yeah, I like the idea of going for even more stability and stuff, and I don't think anything else here is absolutely necessary right now, so we're going to do that. But anyway, now that we have supremacy, we should be able to change our diplomatic stance. You can't change this in a war, so now we have to change it. Restrictions on the rival action go away a little bit, yeah. Diplomatic weight from fleet power goes up by a lot. War exhaustion gain, naval capacity, claim influence cost, yes. Time to do this. We're going to become supremacists. War's philosophy, absolutely unrestricted. War doctrine, we're going to swap over to no retreat, which means our ship fire rate goes up. We can't ever retreat with our ships, but they're just going to shoot unbelievably fast. So that seems pretty good. Over here, what do we have? Well, why do we have cultist pops? Oh, wait. Hey, wait a minute. How do we get cultists over here? I don't know. They apparently have automatically left my home world somehow, and they're all going to die because, that's how this works. Immigration poll, lands appropriated. They've already distributed some luxuries. That's all fine. Stability is surprisingly pretty decent. I think, first off, let's go to species, and we're going to end up needing to make some of these guys allowed to be rulers. And the reason we have to do that is because I can't really leave my worlds to govern them. I'm not able to be a supremacist species who rules every planet and everyone else serves me. They're going to have to self-govern to an extent, which means I think we kind of have to go for the full citizenship route, at least until we decide to start making everyone else psionic. So let's do that. That means they'll be able to actually rule this world. Yeah, it definitely favors my own pops. I wish I could move these guys around, but alrighty. We have only a couple of extra jobs available and, like, almost no districts on this planet. Good lord, what the heck are you guys thinking? Okay. Well, on this planet, it looks like they're making crystals, alloys, and civilian goods. It seems to me like this is intended to be an industrial planet. That said, we should probably go ahead and get at least one generator district and maybe a mining district. We don't have a lot of workers, but I'd like to get more. Crystal miners, definitely more important. Clerks, not important. I'm gonna say this is a low priority. And hopefully, when new jobs become available, they swap over to something that I'm actually going to care about. What other world did we get? We have you, Kalad. And let's see what your situation is. Same deal. For some reason, cultists automatically moved over here. That's irritating. We have some scientists. I don't like the fact that we have clerk jobs, so we should probably move some people around. You're building a city district. Well, we do need more housing, I suppose, so I guess that's okay. But beyond that, do you have any planetary bonuses? No. It is a Gaia world, though, which is pretty nice. We could turn this into a little bit of a food planet, truth be told. I don't mind getting a little bit of both. Having a tech lab and stuff is nice. I see that we are getting the alloys. We can get more jobs there eventually. All right, this'll do. On this world, what we could do is actually build up a psi core. Also sacrificial temples, but yeah. What about psi core? Oh, it has to be a planetary capital. Darn it. All right. So these guys, yeah, you get the telepaths who reduce crime and produce unity. So they're just better enforcers. But, wait a minute. Do we get 5 stability regardless of jobs. It's pretty much always going to be worth building one of those on kind of every planet at this point, I think. Is there anything I'd like to get rid of in order to do that? We could start getting rid of administrative centers. Over here, I guess, let's go ahead and build a psi core. Same here. Where are you? Down here at the bottom. Ah, you're not planetary capital either, I forget. Ah, fine. We've got a lot of micromanaging to do, and these worlds are going to be exceptionally angry with me for a while. Let's stop buying the alloys, which basically sorts out my energy issues. We're going to need more food and more minerals, because now we have a bunch of lithoids eating this stuff. But we can stabilize the economy fairly well, and yeah, we're losing a bit of energy, but we'll be all right. We'll be okay, and in fact, let's just go ahead and stop buying any consumer goods for a minute. Well, it feels good to win a war. That's nice. We're going to have to do that again. These guys would be kind of fun. I mean, they're inferior, but they're in a federation. But not a huge federation. No, I take it back. This is a federation. Sorry, it's got 2 people, and it has an association status. Yeah. If we were to fight you, we would have to fight all 3 of them. But the thing is, I'm willing to bet that these guys aren't that strong. I'm willing to bet you they're not. We need to think about that. I may need to send some envoys up over here and start spying. If we could snag a handful more pops and just take another chunk of space, I certainly would not be opposed to that. In the meantime, reorganize all of the fleets, reorganize all of the armies, and we're going to have our scientists just go ahead and continue doing some research projects, and I think we can actually go through their space, so let's do that. Can I even do subspace stuff in their systems? Huh, that's interesting. We don't need to do that right now, though. That's not absolutely key. We'll come back to that. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.